Solomon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get this other side of me. There's the fussing side of me. Boy, come in and give me some more tube. Warming up a little bit. Long day yesterday, y'all. Long day. Son, are you gonna be able to come Saturday to the celebration? Zion, did you hear me? Are you going to be able to come to the celebration Saturday on the 28th? How's Mary doing? And give her my greetings and give her my blessings. People just don't know the connection that we have growing up as children. I love you always. Love your mom. Love Mary. It's been a blessing to me and my family through all these years. Always grateful for you all. I see that the Queen just joined. Queen, have you all made it back in time? Have you made it back in town, Tracy? All right. Well, you all call me when you get back. I want you all to come over. Well, we'll talk later on once we once we get out of class. Son, Mary still talking about the time when I broke my leg. That's funny. That's when we had a community back then. We don't have a community now. Everybody used to look out for each other back in those days. All right, so we're going to get started. We got... Oh, what's Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin. Ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdina siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta alaihim ghayril maghdubi alaihim waladdallin. Amin. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Allahumma salli ala sayyidina Muhammad al-Fatih lima ughliqa wa khatima lima sabaqa nasrul haqqa bil haqq wa ala siratika al-mustaqim wa alihi haqqa miqdarihi azim ya fatahu. Amin. Baki Shayfa, Baki Shayfa, Baki Shayfa, Jeb Jeb Fat Salu, Jeb Jeb Fat Salu, Jeb Jeb Fat Salu. Get into what they call this current affairs. If you all go to yahoo.com, I think the first story that they have on there is Rudy Giuliani. Read the interview that he has. He's claiming to be more Jewish than George Soros. A lot of you all probably don't know who George Soros is. George Soros is a Jewish guy that's a multi-billionaire. George Soros controls the currency market. George Soros controls countries. These are the things we need to be learning about instead of who playing on Monday Night Football. George Soros is a Jew, but George Soros is Democrat. This Democrat and Republican, and give y'all the whole story. Y'all excuse me for that. We got to understand who these people is that run this country. You got the Rothschild, you got the I'm still sleepy, y'all. I had a long day yesterday. Who was the other? Can't think of the other name, but y'all got to learn out who these people are. So they going back and forth. He claiming to be Jewish when he's Catholic. He said George Soros don't even go to church, don't even go to the temples, don't even go to the synagogue. Y'all just go and read the article. It's very enlightening to give you all an insight on these so-called people that you all give your attention to. These people ain't nothing but Satan. He got 6,000 years to rule. The 6,000 years of rulership has been over, and he already been given a grace period. The man is not going to change. These are who we call people of the left hand. In the Quran, when you read it, it constantly talk about people of the left hand. People keep talking about, well, Tony, people going to change. Man, they ain't changed in 6,000 years. They not going to change. They refuse to change. They are of Shaitan. Simple and plain. Stop thinking these people going to change. You got friends, well, they going to change. No, that's the bull crap they put in your head, thinking that people going to change. They not. Jesus told the man to come follow him. The man said, I got to go and bury my father. Jesus said, you let the dead bury the dead. Man, come on and follow me. Same thing. You let the dead bury the dead. We ain't got time for that. You find your God. Worship your God. Give all your attention to your God. Don't pay no attention to this crap. Don't watch TV. Don't look at the news. Don't listen to no music. You got to concentrate on you and your God. I just had to do that current affair. Sometimes stuff just comes to me when I happen to glimpse and see it. And we also know that this is Christmas Eve, the birth of Jesus. Now, you know, we know Jesus wasn't born on no Christmas Eve. That got to do with, we ain't even finna get in all that. But I don't take your faith away from you. If we say that the birth of Jesus, let's get to the esoteric meaning. If today is going to be the day that you was born. You got the three wise men. If y'all put the story together, y'all see where it's coming from. They said, well, three wise men that came from the east. Y'all starting to get the picture. It didn't say they came from the west. He said they came from the east. They heard of this birth, so they said they looked at who? The stars. To guide them to the place of this miraculous birth. Yeah, I just had to rewind the tape because I got to get ready to go. I got a lot of stuff I got to do today. I actually got to do some work today on Christmas Eve. So they say they were guided by the stars. That's what I keep telling you. You are a star. A star ain't nothing but a being of light. I keep telling you, all those billions of stars in the sky, that ain't nothing but souls that are already passed on. That's the only thing the stars are. That's why I keep telling you to go outside. So if you don't do anything else tonight, you just go outside. Because it's going to be a warm day here in Alabama. It'll be like 71 degrees. I want you all to go outside tonight, look up into the stars, and feel the presence and the energy of your ancestors that is in the stars. You know the sun ain't nothing but a star, right? Sometimes these things we soon forget. I keep telling you, you're not a S-O-N, you are S-U-N. So you are a sun, that means you are a star too. Each one of us have a star that guides us. You just gonna have to go outside more often and look up in the sky, and you're gonna eventually find this star that guides you, that's protecting you, that is over you. It's real talk. I know a lot of things I say, you don't understand it right now, but you'll understand it later on. These three wise men that came from the east. What did I tell you? The left side of your brain, we're going to say it's the west. Always questioning things. Who, what, when, where, why. Left side of your brain is the matrix. The right side of your brain is the east. The right side of your brain only deal with pictures and symbols. It don't question everything. It is. So they say, okay, we're going to get down, we're going to look to the west when we pray. When they mean they're going to look to the west. Even though you bound down and praying to the west, it's basically saying, come to the right side of your brain. I went over this in another tape. I can't get into it real deep, so I'm just giving y'all a little bit. Just let you know, right side of your brain is the east, left side of your brain is the west. We don't want to deal with the western side of the brain. Because there's a materialistic side, there's a side that keeps you in prison. Right side of the brain is the free side, the side that brings you to God. It's just a picture and a feeling side. So the only thing you do is picture what it is that you want to see, focusing on the right side of your brain. So that gets you out of the matrix. I ain't got time to go into it in detail. I got about 15 minutes. Then you got the three wise men that came from the east. See, they changed things up. Back in the day, they called the three wise men the Magi. M-A-G-I. Y'all remember that. If you go get an old Bible, it's going to say Magi. Those are your three wise men. That word Magi is similar to the word what? Magic. Gotta drink my tube. So these three Magi that came from the east, following the stars, trying to find baby Jesus to present him with what? Gifts. I got to put y'all on the spot. I got some people that have been in the class. I'm going to ask them, who are the three wise men? I keep telling y'all, it's nothing outside of you. Everything is inside of you. I'll come back later on. We'll go over the three wise men. All the three wise men are right here inside your head. I keep telling you, everything is inside. It's an inside job. So these three wise men came looking for Jesus. Then they came bearing gifts. What was the gift that they gave baby Jesus? Frankincense and myrrh. Frankincense and myrrh were considered very expensive. Only the rich people could afford it. Y'all just had to do what I suggested y'all to do. Burn you some frankincense and myrrh in your house. Go and get some from somewhere, a health food store somewhere, still open today. Most things don't close around 12, 2 o'clock or whatever. Because this is the day that you are born. We're going to keep it like that. We're going to play the same scenario on this Christmas. I ain't going to change the scene. I'm going to play off of it based on what they have given you all. This is going to be your new birth starting today. You are Jesus at this point. He ain't became Christ yet. He was just born in a manger. He had a miraculous birth. Say just was. All I said be. Woman was pregnant. We have our Sheikh Amadou Bamba had many children. He never had sexual intercourse with a lot of the mothers. He just had pure water that he said a prayer in, blew into the water, gave it to the woman to drink. Miraculous birth. Same thing. You born this day, this is going to be your new day. You Jesus, Esau. Doing all your little children things and so forth. But the man disappeared at age 12. Ain't nobody seen the man again until he came back at 33 years old. So what happened to all these other years that the man was gone? The man was up in the temple. The man was learning. He was learning to become Christ. You got to go through the same thing. You ain't finna become Christ. You ain't finna become the friend of God. Oh, man, I went and lived. No, I went and joined the church. Oh, I went and joined this. Oh, okay, overnight. You not finna become Christ overnight. Not gonna happen. It's a process. Now, you got to disappear from society, from your friends and family, and you got to go into seclusion, go into meditation, go into learning, go into zikkering. Oh. So you can have an alchemical change, and you can become Christ, the Son of the true and living God. Man, that right there, the man said that he is the Son of the true and living God. He didn't say S-O-N. He said S-U-N. That means he is the Son of light. He said he is the Son of the true and living God, but they giving you a God that's hanging on a cross that's dead. The Son of the true and living God is what we call Yah-Hayu, the all-living. We don't deal in death. No death. Y'all get out of this mindset that this man keep telling y'all about something death. Man, you ain't doing nothing but going on to your next assignment. This body that you in, it go right back to the dust from which it came from. Now, this is the day that you're going to be awakened. This is the day that you're going to be born. This is the day that the three wise men are going to come to you. The three wise men that keep telling you, they right there in your head, your hypothalamus, your pineal gland. Somebody got to help me. What the next one? I'm still trying to wake up, y'all. But you got three wise men that is in your head. These three wise men is going to have to waken up inside your head. And get into Egyptian, they call it Arset, Asar, and Heru. Same thing. Asar and Aset, sun is Heru, which is the 3 points in your head. Heru comes to be the third eye, which he's also is the hawk. Told you, I showed you the picture of the hawk. The guy said, you're going to send me a hawk. I understood what he was saying. So when the hawk comes to you, when you understand that you the hawk, that means you done raise up to your higher self. The hawk flies higher than any bird. That means when you're up in the sky, that just means heavenly realm. Now, we ain't got time to go into all that right now. But you're going to have to go into meditation with the hypothalamus, the pineal gland, and the, gosh, I can't think of the other. No, not a medulla oblongata. When you go into these three, then the medulla oblongata is awakened. I can't think of the other. But anyway, those your three wise men. Stop. So today, I want you all to go and try to find some incense, frankincense, and myrrh. They got them at these health food stores. Burn it all day and all day tomorrow. But not get you some charcoal. You're going to burn the charcoal, and you're going to take the frankincense and myrrh, put it on the charcoal, and you're going to walk through the house with it so you can purify your house and get the blessings in the house. But you're also going to inhale it. Just inhale much of the smoke because it's going to come in your body. It's going to purify you. Keep telling you, one day I'm going to give you all the, well, y'all can do this yourself. I ain't even got to do it. Just Google incense in the Bible. Then it's going to tell you all the verses that deal with incense. You got a lot of people tell you, well, you don't need to burn incense. Man, don't y'all listen to these fools. I keep telling you, what these people tell you don't do, that's what you do. And they say they believe in the Bible, and it's in the Bible, and you tell me you don't want to burn incense. If you can tell how someone is evil, they say, oh, that incense getting to me. That means you need to get the hell away from them. That means that Shaitan is in them. And you got simple test. Oh, man, you burn that incense. Oh, man, you need to get out of my house. I don't need to be your friend no more until you change. Go in the Bible and read about incense. You'll get it. Ain't none of this stuff hard, but you just got to do a little study. So now you're going to become the Christ. Once you go in here and concentrate in that third eye, the first eye on that pineal gland, Jesus said, in order to come to the Father, you got to come through me. He said, your eye have to be single. Well, how can I have a single eye if I got two eyes? Jesus represents the pineal gland, represents the third eye. When you go through Jesus, then you're going to be magnified. Then Christ, you're going to become Christ. Then Allah, God is going to come down. Then you're going to feel this light coming down into the crown of your head. God represents your crown chakra, which is your seventh chakra. Jesus represents the sixth chakra. When all this here open up, you're going to become a Christ. You're going to have the halo around your head because they're going to take the seven chakra that's in your body. They're going to start from the root chakra, which is your spine. They're going to go straight up. Then the Red Sea is going to split. Then you're going to have the two serpents that are going around the cross. When they wake up and you see it on the staff, you're going to see the light that glows up. That was going to happen to you. All this stuff is easy. Nobody never taught it to you. You got all the Muslims, all these people keep talking about blah, 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 blah. They don't know shit they sell. You ain't got to understand one thing, and that's la ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. Alhamdulillah. Allahu Akbar. And you go into meditation. Can't nobody tell you nothing in meditation. The man upstairs himself will reveal it to you. I ain't trying to give y'all nothing hard to do. It's so simple that it's profound. That is profoundly simple. I have given you all enough to take you to Allah. Y'all don't even have to listen to me again. Rewind the tape, do the practice, it'll take you to Allah. I'm not trying to keep you with me, following me. That ain't my goal. My goal is to bring you, give you what you need, take you to the trough, let you drink the water, let Allah takes over you. You become a friend of Allah on your own. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. When you really understand what that is, you keep saying it until you become La ilaha illallah. And when you become La ilaha illallah, you're going to dissolve. The only thing going to be left is Allah. That's it. You're going to have to go through these. When Jesus left, and I don't think that story really means, okay, they say, well, who can this man be? The Christ, son of the living God. We're just going to stick with the scenario. I ain't going to change your faith. They say, here, carpenter's son. That nigga came from the ghetto. And he going to rise up talking about he the son of God? Y'all get the point. It ain't the one that's up here. It's the one that's so-called down here that has the knowledge. Keep telling you, when you watch Star Wars, Luke went there thinking he finna get some training from some sophisticated person. So he go there and see Yoda. The old man sitting in the corner eating pie. What the heck I supposed to learn from him? He was the master. He was the master. The master is not who you think. The master is the one who has given up this world. I whipped my shake this weekend. He had told me about a week ago when we talked on the phone. He got this certain zikr that he was saying. He said, Sheikh, man, he said, I seen this guy every day, man. He said, I did not know this man was a sheikh. He said, I used to see the man in the corner market, you know, just buying stuff. The man didn't wear no kufi. The man didn't have on his ring, didn't have on no jewel. The man didn't even wear no African attire. The man was just a regular person. He said he used to speak to the man. They used to greet each other. That's how this stuff worked in mysticism. He said he got through doing his zikr. He was 12:30 sharp. He don't know how this guy got his phone number. He said his phone rings. He said he answered the phone. The man said that he was downstairs. Come open the door. He opened the door. The man came up. He said, Sheikh, you would not believe the zikr that I was saying. The man came and gave him the secret to the zikr. And he said there's a prayer that also goes with the zikr. Never knew who this man was. So it's not who you think it is. These people on this path of Sufism, some of them look like a bomb. That's why I keep telling you all, feed the homeless. They are the beggar kings. This is a wonderful path. It will open you up to Allah. The veil will be broken. Celebrate your Christmas. But knowing that you are the Christ, the Son, the S-U-N, of the true and living God, Yahayu Yakahum. We don't celebrate no dead God. We don't celebrate no God hanging on the cross crucified. And you born now as this Jesus. You know them two different words, Jesus and Christ. You know they don't really go together. So when Jesus give up Jesus, the only thing left is the Christ. But you got to go through those 30 years, 31 years of studying, and you reappear back on the scene. You're going to start doing these miracles. Then they so-called is going to crucify you. Then you're going to rise again in 3 days on Easter. They call it the resurrection. I got to pay attention to these words these people play on. Wreck. That means you was already erected. I know y'all smart, so y'all get it. If you're going to resurrect something, that means it once was something that failed. Man, you ain't nothing but a being of light, man. All this stuff is simple. You trying to resurrect yourself to get back to your true essence. You trying to part the Red Sea. That ain't nothing but your spinal cord. I can't get into all that. I got other tape. I just got to go back and just look at me. I guess I should have named the tapes, but I didn't. I was just getting into this social media stuff. I really don't know how to do this stuff for real. Spirit just put it on me and told me I need to do it. But y'all just had to go back and just listen to some of the other tape. This stuff is explained in detail. I got tape dealing with the 3 wise men and so forth, tell you who they are and all that. But I don't have time right now. But we're going to enjoy this Christmas Eve. We're going to give gifts. The gift that we're going to give today, most people are going to have a Christmas Eve party. They're going to have a Christmas Eve dinner. If y'all go to these events, even if you have it yourself, man, we ain't finna knock none of these holidays. We ain't gonna go into the detail, but we gonna utilize them. And that's the only time that man let you all work. So we're gonna take it for what it's worth. But when y'all go to these events, y'all say, hey, I want us to take at least 5 minutes to meditate on the gift that Allah has given us, and that is in essence of Him, a light of Him that He placed inside of us. Let us concentrate on that for today. And y'all explain it to them. Then tomorrow, the birthday, that means that light that you telling them about is going to be in them, and most of the time you're going to eat at night. So they're going to go to sleep with that on their mind in a new, profound information that they have gotten. Now the spirit is going to work on them in the sleep realm, which is when you lose all control of yourself. And during that state, they're going to wake up the next day in a whole different mindset. And you won't realize the lives that you have changed and the people that you have brought to God. That's simple. We're trying to help humanity. Celebrate it. You celebrate it with a different understanding. You celebrate it as yourself being born in the community of Allah. And I know I'm supposed to have gave you all the how to charge the calendar. I had a long day yesterday. I got a long day today. So after the holiday, we would go over it. Because y'all going to be celebrating Christmas, all that, so I ain't no need. But if I get time today, I'll do it tonight. But I don't think I will, inshallah. If Allah wills, I'll do it. But if not, we will get it this week. And we're going to end it at that because I got to get ready to get out of here. I got a long day ahead of me. And y'all know that this Jesus Christ is yourself. He came to show you the powers, the miracles that he possessed, you can possess. He said, all things that I do, you can do greater. So if you can do greater than him, woo, boy, that means I'm a powerful person. But we have dumbed down our own ability and our connection with God. So we're going to do a little meditation. I keep telling y'all, we still on the 10 minutes of la ilaha illallah now. We're going to stay on that for a while. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. And when y'all do this, I want y'all to share your experience. Told you I gave you all the picture of the lady said she needed me to help her. She had me in a dream and so forth. She sent me all the text messages yesterday on the whole thing. Anyway, she called me the other day. She said her granddaughter, 11 years old, went into a diabetic coma and so forth. Wasn't doing good. She said, well, I need for you to pray for her and send some light to her. So I did that, and I gave her 6 words for healing. So she said, well, I'm on my way to the hospital, you know. And she got there. She said, oh, man, she's not looking good. You know, they got an ICU. I told her, don't worry about it. I ain't got nowhere near no psychic ability like most people. I just only get certain things that just come to me. So I told her back. I told her, don't worry about it. I sent her another text message. She called me back about 3 hours later. She said, the girl is doing good. She said, the girl got her eyes open. She's asking for food. That's not me. All that is Allah. That's working through me. We do nothing of our own. We are just vessels for the Spirit of God to come in and to use us as he will. That's all we are. Once you understand that you are a servant of God, God will start using you. Simple as that. We don't have no egos. Not the ones around me. You got a lot of people in this order to have egos. They think they are the shit. You ain't got love in your heart. If a man don't have love in his heart and he trying to teach you something, get away from him. I don't have that. I am nothing. I'm just a vessel giving you all the message. So we're going to enjoy this Christmas Eve with family and friends, but we're not going to have this concept of no Santa Claus coming down no chimney. The only person going to give you your gift is Allah. So don't get mad because your boyfriend didn't bring you this, your girlfriend didn't give you this, your children didn't give you this, your mama didn't give you this. That's worldly thing. You got the gift of God. You got the light of God that he has placed in you. You need to be thanking God for that light that he placed in you, and ask God to let that light magnify and come to life within you. That's the only gift you need. Spend some time today in meditation. Spend some time today in giving a lot of alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Oh God, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I have been renewed. This is my new day that I am born. The 3 wise men has come seeking me, bearing gifts of frankincense and myrrh. They were considered very expensive in that time. So God is trying to come to you with wealth. You don't ask from no man, because no man can give it to you. Everything comes from the Creator. We're going to leave it at that. This is also the last day for Hadiyah. Told you on the 28th, we got a celebration of Serene Salihu going to the Creator, the Master. So we got 3,000 people we need to feed in Senegal. Any donation, any love offering, we call it Hadiyah. Any Hadiyah is welcome. I need to get it today, the last day, because I got to send it off. We're going to have videos. See, whenever I ask you for something, I'm going to show you how it's being used. I'm not going to ask you for something. Oh, Tony, no, you're going to see it. The celebration is going to be broadcast as we do the Salat of Tasbih. We're going to do it at the same time. Well, it may not do it because they 5 hours ahead. But they're going to celebrate it live. So you can see what take place in the country which you came from. Your culture. Not no culture of a European over here that you have adopted. You all got this phone. Go and Google, where did most of the American slaves come from? It's going to tell you over 51% came from Senegal. Well, we know it's more than that. They ain't going to tell you the whole truth. But you get the picture. They came from Senegal. This where this one from, Senegal. He would not let the French overtake them and take away the culture. He would not allow them to colonize Touba, Senegal, the most holy spiritual place in the world. We take all these trips and don't even go back to our own homeland. Go to all these other freaking places. Keep trying to be like somebody else besides being ourselves. My cash app, the $ Tony, Tony, Sahu, Sahu. I don't care if you got $1. I'm not going to tell you what you're going to get from the Hadiyah. I hadn't went over that yet. I was going to do that last week. Spirit told me don't tell the people what they get from the Hadiyah. You give from your heart. You go to church and give and you don't get nothing. Absolutely nothing. You just get a feel good. That's all you get. This nigga here just making you feel good. This man ain't giving you no light. Can't nobody beat God in giving. What kind of crap is that? You know can't nobody beat God in giving. But he seen that crap every Sunday when he get ready to bring the collection plate around. And y'all keep falling for it. He ain't giving you no power. That man ain't giving you no zikr. That man ain't giving you no prayer. That man ain't telling you who you are. That man ain't giving you no magic. And y'all keep falling for that crap for 30, 40, 50 years. Ain't got a pot to piss in a window to throw it out. I got to wake up from this mad. Hell, everything I gave to you through this whole year has been free. I ain't asking for nothing. Because I work for Allah. He provides for me. Y'all gonna have to get rid of this foolishness, man. This man laughing at y'all. This man laughing at y'all every day. The man got the whole story wrong, man. I should have the whole story of Adam and Eve, Cain and Abel, before Sunday. I got a gist of it. I didn't have time to finish talking to my sheikh in synagogue. But we ain't going to discuss Cain and Abel on Facebook. Don't give your, what is it, give your pearl to swine. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We're going to discuss that Sunday once I get the whole story. But I got the gist of it. It's not what you think. The devil, Shaitan, I keep telling you, King James told y'all his version of the story. Man, I done seen some things this weekend and have been given some things this weekend. But I'm here to help you. So we're going to leave it at that. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah ar-Rahim ar-Rahim. Maliga yawmadeen. Yagana buduwa yagana stain. Idana sarda mustaqim. Sarda latina dalahim. Gyra muktabi alahim. Allah alayhin. Ameen. 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 Bakir. 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 I think that's my cousin that's on here watching. I think that's her. And I need you to inbox me with a phone number because Auntie is gone. I used to always go home back to Montgomery on Thanksgiving and Christmas and get me some cake. So I know y'all got that recipe and y'all making that cake that grandma gave, that auntie gave y'all, and I want some. So I will be home during Christmas and I want some cake. Ameen, ameen, ameen. So I pray that Allah blesses all you all. I pray deep within my soul that this Christmas Eve, that you all concentrate on this light, because this day of being born, consider it the 120th day of conception, where the light of Allah is placed into the womb of the mother, into the child, and have put the soul there. So tomorrow, when the child is delivered out of the womb, that is the new creation that has taken place. And the journey is to get this light that has been placed in the womb and take this light and give it back to Allah. It's not going to take you all the 31 years that it took Jesus. You all going to get there sooner. And you're going to become the Christ because this self, this human self in you is going to die and you're going to be resurrected as a new being, as a new Christ. That's all this symbolizes. And I pray that Allah bless you all, put this into you, guide you on the straight path of the ones whom he loved, to show you all how to return back home. Die before you die. Ameen, ameen, ameen. I love you all.